Hey brewers and beer lovers, Jake again. Welcome to the garage. I was working on my home brewery rebuild and I got the ball valves on the kettle I use for my hot liquor tank, as well as my small mash tun. Just show you one of the more complicated, or it's not even complicated, but for my boil kettle, I have a little bit different setup because those are pretty much just the ball valve and then a hose out the back end. The hot liquor tank doesn't even have anything on the backside other than a nut to make sure it's got a good seal. But enjoy a Idaho IPA from Sawtooth Brewery where I work. It's a really solid IPA. So cheers. It's really good. And like, the thing I like about it, as it warms up, more of the tropical fruit hop character comes out. But I'm pretty sure I talked about it before, so I won't bore you. So this is the ball valve I use on my boil kettle, which is a converted keg that I bought from somebody. They had already cut the top out of it. I added this ball valve years ago, but it's got a 1/2 inch nipple on it so that I can add a hose for runoff or to transfer into the fermenters. 1/2 inch hose, just run it straight into the fermenter. This ball valve comes apart. You can see the bolts and the nut. There's 4 of those. It comes apart, and then there are there's a seal on either side that I've taken apart and cleaned in some of my older videos. And so then this union is 1/2 inch threaded male to 1/2 inch threaded male. And there's a washer and just a second. And then there's a silicone gasket that I now need to clean since it was on the garage floor that goes here on the outside of the kettle. So everything up to this point stays on the outside of the kettle. And then there's the kettle wall. And then there's another high temp silicone gasket, stainless steel washer, and then a 1/2 inch female to 1/2 inch female union here, and then a bazooka screen. And I might have over threaded this because I tried taking it apart and the screen just comes off. So it's not a huge deal, but I did not have this in my kettle before, so it'll be nice to have that in there just to screen some of the large particles out when I run off into the fermenter, because I tend to just throw my hops in the kettle without hop bags because the way I do it. But this will be nice just to reduce some of the trub. And the other thing is I'm trying to adjust the way that I brew so that I account for the dead space in the bottom of the kettle, because the bottom of the keg is dished like this and the ball valve is not all the way at the bottom, it's on the side. So when I chill, I'm gonna try to not tip the kettle and be greedy and get every last drop, just to leave some of that gunk behind in the kettle below the discharge port. So looking good to me. So and that's basically all I did for the mash tun and the hot liquor tank. So I think that is the end of my home brewery rebuild. Got a couple other projects that I'm working on, but I am looking forward to brewing hopefully this week. So enjoy beer, it's good stuff, and brew up an adventure. Cheers.